Robin's going to the hospital.
Here, I'll call her the next time. Okay.
Well, tell Brenda to hang tough, huh?
I will. Thanks.
See you, Jake.
Bye. She's incredible.
Yeah. There's something to that heredity thing, I think.
How is Jason?
Speaking of heredity, Jason's okay.
You know, I was telling Robin that he reminds me of you.
Oh, honey, don't go telling people that.
Oh, that's adorable. And since I know you're not a fashion victim yet, honey, I also got this. Oh, that's so sweet. Look what Aunt Bobby got for you. Isn't that fun? Wow. Thank you, Aunt Bobby.
That was very sweet of you.
Oh, you sound a little surprised.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just that it hasn't always been easy to know where I stand with you. I mean, we haven't always been the best friends.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Maybe it's time to do something about that. May I?
Sure. Go ahead. Can I pick you up? Thank you. Let's take a walk.
Sometimes family is just too important to let slide. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear not being a part of her growing up.
Luke would never let that happen.
Yeah. We know. Here, can I open this for you and then you can play, okay? Open this. This is your first camera. Here you go. Yeah.
Thank you. She
You're
said
welcome,
thank
honey.
you.
You're welcome. This is my
good girl.
Thank you.
Well, you know, I know Luke would never let that happen, but how do you feel about it?
I think that every little girl needs all the love she can get.
I agree. You two have a lot of mother-daughter experiences ahead of you. I'm very envious of that.
Well, aunts are pretty important, too, and you ought to know that.
Oh, yeah. I know aunts are important, but I think there's a very special bond between mothers and daughters. And I guess I know that because of what I missed out on.
Never having known your own mother?
Yeah. And then when I had a chance to do something about it, it didn't happen.
Hey, you know, you were a fabulous mother to PJ, and she was taken away from you, but you have nothing to feel guilty about.
I hope not. Oh, you know, I was with Monica the other day.
Yeah?
When Emily called her mom for the first time.
Oh,
That's something.
I know. This one calls me Mama about 50 times a day in every decibel, but I remember the first time she said it was truly magical. I wouldn't trade that moment for anything.
Oh, well, I'll tell you something. Look on Monica's face. It was so beautiful. I wish I had a picture of it.
Oh, that reminds me. I've been wanting to show you this. Ruby had this stashed away, and I sort of borrowed it. But it's all full of these wonderful old photographs of you and Luke from years and years ago. Look.
Oh, my good. Oh, I forgot about this album. Look at Ruby. Look how young she looks.
I
know. Oh, here's Luke. Silly for the camera, as always.
And there's Aunt Bobby looking very pretty.
Gosh, ought to be 21 or 22 right here. I always thought that Lulu took after you. But I wonder if this is what a daughter of mine would have grown up to look like. A biological one, I mean. You know, if I'd ever had one.
Morning, Pop. What's that?
Toast. Last slice. Bread's gone. No hot food available. Your mother already left for the library. You'll have to eat cereal.
Huh. I overslept.
Okay.
Well, why didn't you wake me or something?
New bunkhouse rules, partner. You want to wake up, you set an alarm. You want clean clothes, you wash them. You want to go out Saturday night, you come home after school and hit the books. It's that all play and no fun thing, you know.
Dad? This was Mom's idea, wasn't it?
I stand with her. Wake up, pal. Read the handwriting on the wall.
What's this, do-it-yourself jail cell kit to lock me up?
Hey, well, it's nice to know the condemned man still has a sense of humor. Nope. That's what you call a high-tech incentive device.
Ah, cool. What? No, Dad, I thought you said we couldn't afford a computer. How'd you swing this?
Justice. See, Ed Quartermain gave Justice and the Foundation a bunch of new equipment, and the old stuff needed a good home. So if you feed it, water it, and exercise it regularly, you got a pet computer.
Wait. I thought you were still mad at me. It's got CD-ROM. Now, that's cool, huh?
Cool.
I wonder, what is it, 50, 66 megahertz? Let me see. We could get a doubler, though. How much RAM do you think this sucker has? 4, 8, 6? Nah, 16 would be too much to hope for. I doubt there's a gigabyte in there. Maybe 500. Dad, do you realize what we could do with this thing?
No, see, that's the point. You be the cyber freak in the family, and I'll just be the father freak. The only machine I really understand is parked out there in the driveway.
Well, come on, don't you use a computer at Luke's?
I prefer shoeboxes.
Hey, it's a brave new world out there, man. Anyway, thanks. This is really cool.
You're welcome. There's a catch.
I thought there'd be a catch. So this thing comes with strings.
More like a rope. Oh, $1,500 to the emergency backpack fund. You owe $500 to me at the club. You owe $1,700 for that piece of junk vase you stole from the Quartermains. All of that on 5% interest. That's
Interest? What?
what? Well, hey, if you borrowed any money from anybody else, they'd charge you 10 or 15%, and I'm not nearly as likely to smash your kneecap.
Dad, that's crazy. I can't pull in that much from the worm farm. We haven't sold a unit in months.
The worm turns.
I mean, I guess I could sling hash someplace after school. See, then my grades would slip. I won't get accepted to college, and I'll be on a low level working for minimum. It's going to take me 20 years to pay you back. Consider the interest is compounding and everything.
Oh, you've really thought about this.
Or I could go for the quick buck.
Yes, you could. You could go right for the smashed kneecaps, and then you could sell pencils out of a tin cup. That'll make your mother very proud.
Don't
Hey, look, I'm way
Dad.
ahead of you here. Like about 30 years.
Yeah, and look how great you turned out.
Well, yes. But I had your mother.
So do I.
Well, exactly, see? And she knows us. She knows that if we don't have something productive to put our prodigious talents to, then we tend to court disaster.
I think I get it now. I think I get it. This computer here is to keep me off the streets.
Hey, hold it. This is no straight across trade. You still have to pay back the money you owe. And I understand that your last report card had a sort of downward spiral thing happening with those grades and all that department, you know? Yeah, So, I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. For every A you get, I chop off $20 from what you owe me. Every B, $10 off. Of course, you get any D's or any F's, and you're in the hole. Now this is supposed to support you in that scholastic endeavor. If it don't work, fine. I'll take it to the club and I can use it. I can use it there. So, I tell you, take it or leave it, but you're sort of up against the wall here, cowboy.
Mom put you up to this, didn't she, Dad? I mean, you've never cared about my grades that much.
Look, I don't care about the oil and the water gauges in my car until they hit red, and then I take that car right into the garage, man. I get it tuned up. Otherwise, the engine blows. You dig?
You understand that this is a bribe.
Sure. No problem. If that works, that's fine. But why don't you think of it this way? Think of it as a gamble. That's right up your alley. Are you ready? Do you have the courage to gamble on yourself?